What's up? What's up? What's up? This is the A and B Conversation podcast. I'm the A, Amber.
I'm the B, Brittany.
So see you way in. Hey, what's good? How you living this week?
Return of the Nets. I'm living great, actually. Now I am, actually. This week has been a little hectic. I got sick. First, Gigi got sick. And that was kind of crazy because it was like the one day I really needed a day off. And the school called and they're like, hey, I just dropped her off at 8:30. They call it 9:30. They're like, hey, she vomited, so we kind of need you to come get her.
That's it? Like all it takes is one little puke and you got to come get the kid?
Literally. It was a lot of ups and downs this week. And then yesterday or 2 days ago, I had some bad Wendy's. I don't know, but my stomach, bitch, was on the fritz. So now I'm feeling better. Yeah, I feel lighter. But I'm back. How have you been? You look great. You look excited. You look refreshed.
Do I look excited? I'm not excited about anything in particular, but you know, I'm here. Yes, I put on makeup today.
You're tapped in.
Yeah, I just been chilling, doing the things, working a little bit. I've been battling gnats, you know what I'm saying? And I've just been fighting for my life in here. I'm just in here giving genocide. So that's it, you know? That's really what I've been doing. That's what I've been up to. My lips right now are numb.
Why? What are you
lip plumper? Because the lip gloss I have on is Milk. Ironically, it's called Electric Plumping Lip Gloss. And so I'm over here like my lips are like just like buzzing.
Your shit's got static on it.
Yep.
Piggybacking off of lip gloss. I bought one of my homegirls. She has a makeup line. She's a makeup artist in Atlanta. So talented. All of the things. Her name is Tunchi. Or we call her Tunchi rather. And she came out with this makeup line and her lip glosses are bussin'. And I know,
what's
like
the name of the line?
I think she just calls it Tunchi Marie. I think it's just like her makeup artist website, but she sells her products.
Oh, cute.
I'll make sure we link it. Yo, it's like soft and like, I mean, basically,
what you have on?
Yes, it's like the opposite of you though. I'm not tingling, but it is like soft and supple. It's like, and I think she makes it. Like I think she like literally be like Chef Curry with the pot. Yeah. Shout out to Toon. Yes.
I'm drinking Topo Chico. I'm sorry. I should have thought about that.
What is Topo Chico? Let me see. Oh, you mean like the
sparkling mineral water?
I almost considered having a drink. And then I was like, what am I doing? Because then I started suffering.
Too. But I got a meeting after this. So I was like,
no. Yeah, have it after. Or have like a shot. Like just like warm you up. You know what I mean?
I don't need to be warm.
One of my friends, she's a model. I was talking to her and I was like, oh, like, she's like a big model. I was like, oh, you should be on the pod, like this and that, whatever. And we're talking. And she was like, oh, like, yeah, I think I'm going to need like an Adderall before I do it. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, it makes me focus. Like, I can tell a story better. And I was like, well, bitch, maybe I need one too. I'm like, is that like Ritalin for adults? Like, because I think I need that.
How's your husband in medical and you don't know what Adderall does?
So I asked him, I go, do you think that I'm a candidate? Oh my God, this has been a full-blown spiral of asking Rob every medical question that pertained to beauty this week. Like I have literally dragged him down a rabbit hole with me about Ozempic. So then I was asking him, I was like, have you ever like prescribed this to anybody? Or like have any of your patients used this or whatever? And he was like, well, I know people that take similar, like basically like there's massive amounts of variations of this. And he was like, for a while, like he has a friend that like takes a version of it, right? And like not because he is diabetic, but he was pre-diabetic or something to the effect. Mm-hmm. So he was taking a version of it and he was like, it literally suppresses your appetite. Technically it works. Like technically everything was once upon a time made for something. And like Viagra, he's like, that's a cardiac medicine. Or like propofol, right? Like he was explaining to me, right? Like, okay, obviously a lunatic that an anesthesiologist was like giving Michael Jackson propofol. But he was like, when he was working in the OR for a long time, he's like, oh my God, that allegedly is like the most peaceful sleep you will ever have in your life. Like he was like, I understand obviously in hindsight, like why this nigga was asking for it. Although it's so intense and it's so aggressive. Like, nigga, he was like, yo, even if there's like this is a room, an operating room full.
I got it.
Yes, two.
I got it.
She got two. She got two.
Yeah, I'm quick. I'm like a
we gotta count.
I'm like a frog in this bitch.
You remember Drink Champs when every time Kanye would drop would name drop, niggas would go ding. I feel like every time you hit a nat, I'm ding. Gotta make sure you get them all. But anyway, so he was explaining to me like it's crazy because like of course, yeah, like everything you find out by accident that there is a working side effect.
Glaucoma medicine and Revitalash.
Correct.
Or all of the lash serums and glaucoma medicine. That's how they found out.
No, right. I think some of them, like Latisse, there's another part of the glaucoma ingredient that actually turns the eyes a different color.
Yeah.
He also said that some people are predisposed to side effects. So like you might take a medicine and have never had a side effect. So I was so intrigued. I was like, what's the tea? Like all these people taking this and that, like allegedly like all these celebrities, whatever. And he was like, well, yeah, like, I mean, here's the thing though, like celebrities got nutritionists and they work out and they have a team. Like it's not just, he was like the proverbial average person should not be taking Ozempic if you don't have diabetes or you're not considered obese. It's a blood pressure medicine. Like your blood pressure will be mad low, nigga. Like also people that are diabetic are also people that it's a chronic disease. So like you're probably going to take that medication for the rest of your life. So
right. Yeah.
Of course these niggas is rebounding. But anyway, I was intrigued. You put me on because I was like, what the fuck? And now I went down a rabbit hole.
I'm happy for that. A week and a half ago, I hurt my back working out because I was all like, I follow this girl on Instagram who's all about like progressive workouts. Mm-hmm. And she lost like 90 pounds in 9 months just lifting weights and like, eating properly, but like no cardio. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm about to do what sis do.
Yeah.
So I was up in my weights whenever it was, and I hurt my back. And so I had to take a week off. And I went back a few days ago. I don't know. The last few days have been a blur. I went back a few days ago. And I was working out and it was going good. And I stretched before and I stretched after because I don't usually stretch before or I just usually stretch after. Mm-hmm. But after I hurt my back, I was like, okay, I get it. Like 36, stretch before and after, sis. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I stretched before and I stretched after. And when I was stretching after, I think I hurt it again. Like, I think I stretched in the wrong way. And so now it's just giving like, I just need like a little back crack.
Ooh, that would be
or
amazing.
Something. I don't know, but it made me realize how many things we do that depend on our lower back. That week that my lower back was fucked up.
You don't realize it.
Everything you do. I was like, oh man. It was a mess. It was a mess, but
child,
you know Jesus. What I'm saying? Hello, summer bodies is made in the winter, so.
Correct.
I'm just trying to get it cracking.
I'm struggling myself. I worked out 3 days in a row last week because it was really my only 3 days to work out. Bitch, by the end of the week, my hamstrings, like I feel like they're going to pop. Like, and I've been stretching them every day. I've been trying to like tomorrow I was like, I got to go back to the gym because it's been unrested 4 days because then I got a little sick and this and that. I'm like, yo, like we really getting up there.
Man, you really just got to, take it slow. I had to give everybody at work like disclaimers. Because, of course, last week I would have work. But anyway, I fucking had pain. I had pain relief patches on, but they smelled like little old people. And so I had to like,
not the Bengay on the back.
Like I had to be like, hey, it's me. If you get a little whiff of like a little old lady walking by, it's me. But it's because of this pain relief patch I got on my back.
No. Have you ever been to a chiropractor?
Yes.
Really? Have they ever I'm scared about the neck cracking. I get it. Everybody does it, but like I'm scared because I don't listen to instructions well. And I'm concerned.
I don't remember. Well, like chiropractic, my sister a long time ago used to work at a chiropractor's office. So we did that a long time ago. But then also my friend for his birthday had a masseuse there, but he was actually a chiropractor.
Nice. Okay.
Like, so he did he was cracking niggas' backs and shit
really?
At the party. And my friends, we were trying to have it be like a like a relaxing situation, but it was a house party. So like people were in the room watching and being like, "Oh, you heard that?" You know what I'm saying? Like it was
right. It really
yeah.
wasn't.
But obviously he wasn't giving everybody the full, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah, of
like
course.
he was just cracking, like, okay, tell me what you do. What's your daily activities? Blah, blah, blah. And then he'd be like, all right, I got you. And he
Nice. Nice
cracked what
little
he felt like he
consultation.
needed to crack. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
cracked. I told him I was a makeup artist. You know, I stand up and shit. Like, and I keep sleeping stupid on my pillow. And so like right now, like at that time I couldn't even turn my head to the left or one of the directions. So he cracked like my back and my neck.
Whoa. Do you feel like you felt exhilarating? Like I like did you feel like
Exhilarating? No, I was like, what
people
the
be like,
fuck? But then
"Ugh."
afterwards I was like, oh shit, I can move my shit around.
I want to do it, but I don't know. People in the medical world they shun chiropractors because it's a Western medicine thing or Eastern medicine thing, excuse me. So they don't believe in it necessarily, which is weird because I'd be like, nah, like there's some legit ass niggas out there look like.
I could definitely have this lower, like that's what it feels like. Like my lower back needs to like crack or something. Like it feels like before it hurt. Now it just feels like, oh, there's like a little kink that ouch that needs to be like, you know, because when I move the wrong way, then I'm like, ouch. I feel like I'm a little too dewy.
No, it looks good. No.
If I want to powder, let me powder.
All right, go ahead. Go powder.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Speaking of being at a house party and niggas was drinking and stuff, have you ever done shrooms?
Why are you all in my life?
Yo, people have been pressuring Rob and I to do it. And I don't.
It's the new sexy drug. It's definitely the new CBD because all the girls are starting to throw it in products.
Shrooms?
Yeah. Shrooms is
what
like
product?
the new sexy thing. Like CBD is so old news. Like, where are you at? Like, right? Y'all need to catch up.
I do.
It's all about functioning adaptogens and functional mushrooms, babe.
What? But what does it do? I've never done it. Does it do anything?
I've heard.
Okay. Through the grapevine.
Mm-hmm. Google said, one, there's different types of mushrooms, right? So the whole adaptogens thing situation, the ones that are like the new CBD are the functional adaptogen, non-hallucinogenic ones. That's why I say literally it's like CBD, right? It's the parts that'll make you feel calm and relaxed. You know, you might see colors on shrooms.
Kaleidoscope dreams. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Things might look glittery, you know, like things might look like, wow. You know, I've heard it makes you really present in the moment. And so certain like things are just like really you're kind of like hyper, not focused, but like I don't know, you see things. Yeah, you hallucinate a little bit.
Stop it.
You can.
You can. Okay, right.
Yeah, you can. Because people also microdose, which is like a thing that people do. They do that with regular shrooms, but and a microdose is like, I guess it would be like taking a CBD gummy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a teeny tiny portion, but it's the actual shrooms that could make you hallucinate. But although they have microdose like pills, chocolates, they have shroom chocolates, they have gummies.
Shroom chocolates, like, I've heard.
They have like it's literally the new weed. Like weed, we've moved on from her. Like we know that girl, we can go pick her up from the store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas out here sending their mom little weed packages now. Like weed is regular, right? It's giving, if you got an ID, it's just as normal as fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you think otherwise, then I hate to break it to you. Most people are looking at you now like you're the fucking clown because the shit is legal.
Oh, for sure.
And in LA, you can literally go on Google Maps and type in weed dispensary near me and it will pop up all the fucking weed dispensaries near you, just like a fucking liquor store. So
stop.
Now that
it might be like that in New York now.
Probably. Because y'all can recreationally smoke there. So probably.
Yeah, now we could do.
Yeah. It's probably given that.
Now we can recreationally smoke. Now it's shroom time. Like now we're gonna be on the
so now the girls are moving over and they're like, okay, shrooms. You know what I'm saying? And then the functional, like I drank I think I was telling you about, I think I've mentioned before, this drink Recess.
Yes, you did.
But it was like a sparkling water situation and it had adaptogens in it. But yeah, it has like essentially all the ones that they put in stuff is supposed to make you calm and or happy, because that's pretty much what shrooms should do.
Okay.
Unless you're around someone you secretly hate, and well, then that will be amplified. And then
See, that's
shit could get tricky. But I mean, that's why you shouldn't hang around people you don't fuck with all the way. So
100%. I agree with that.
There's
100%.
that. But yeah, I went to a launch for this brand, Hippie Neon. I haven't tried the products yet, but it is a shroom CBD line.
Interesting.
Mushroom CBD line.
Okay, but can I ask, what does it do when it's on in your makeup?
Well, this is skincare. I don't know what it does in makeup, but this is skincare. I don't quite know what it does in the makeup and the skincare either. But I also didn't fully get what CBD was doing in skincare when everybody was throwing it in there.
Same.
Like, I was like, well, I don't think this is going to moisturize me anymore. But hey, that's neither here nor there. This line is sold in Neiman's. So it's a high-end skincare line.
So bougie, yeah, it's a bougie CBD.
Yeah, it's so bougie. They gave us like, because I looked at the website like before I went to the launch because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, Neon Hippie must be a makeup line.
Yeah,
and then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's a skincare. Okay, this is interesting. So yeah, we went to the launch. Unfortunately, it was like the launch was at this venue here that's like outdoor and kind of indoor, and it was a day that had been raining all day and it was cold at night. So it was tricky. We were just like kind of there, me and my homegirl. Actually, I was like, I should try this. I should incorporate it into my sitch, you know what I'm saying? But they gave us like small, like travel sizes.
Oh.
So now I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll probably just try this when I travel. Unfortunately, like I'll probably just keep this in the travel section.
Right.
And they gave me a lip gloss. Wait, pause. They gave me a fucking lip gloss. It's actually a lip oil and it vibrates.
Oh, no.
It literally has a switch on it to vibrate. And it's like with a massaging tip. And I put the lip oil on. It feels nice. It does give a little tingle. Like I said, it feels nice. It does give a cute shine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I do. I have really strenuous lip product. Whatever. I don't like when things feel like they've dried down. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to like casually just go away and me be like, oh, of course. I love my lip product. You know what I'm saying? This kind of gave a dry down. So I feel like I have to apply it more so than I would like to. Okay. Also, if I'm going to be quite honest, the packaging could use some work overall because when I go to squeeze it, I'm squeezing for dear life because there's now air in the tube. It's not really coming up. And then when I go to put it back in my package, let's like go put it back in something. Let's say I accidentally squeezed the tube. Now it's at the top. And when I open it, there's fucking lip oil all over the fucking top, the massaging top. And to go back to the massaging top, I'm not sure why it massages.
This is a rocket pocket.
Literally, no, because it's literally like it is a legit. Like I was like, why? And the tip, like the applicator tip is smooth. So I'm even like, okay, maybe if it was like a text, like maybe if the tip had like some type of
exfoliator, yes,
and then like it massaged, and then I would be like, oh, I get it. But this is just a smooth tip. I don't need anything I don't need anything vibrating by my mouth.
Okay, but speaking of packaging, like let's talk about the good and the bad because obviously that was bad.
That needs some work. They definitely need to go back to the drawing board with that because I feel like sometimes if the packaging on the product is not giving what it needs to give, well, one, I'm gonna just call the thing a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to say I can be very shallow like a pond. So if it doesn't look cute, I'm not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. Yeah.
Sorry, ponds can get deep like a puddle. You know what I'm saying? So it's not cute. Like, the same way I pick out my wine bottles. I'm like, ooh, that's cute. I'm going to get this one. You know what I'm saying? Like price point, bottle, cute. Okay, I'm going to get that. So some things I don't even fuck with. Like some brands, it took me a really long time to even ever think to fuck with it because I didn't like the packaging. One of the brands, unfortunately, it took me a long time to fuck with them. And now that I'm like, I've went to some events and I've incorporated a bunch of stuff into my skincare. I'm like, this shit is amazing.
Well, it is amazing. It is. And you know what? It's like, it's so scientific that I think they were trying to bridge the gap to like,
yes,
but it just doesn't hit the mark. I do agree with you. Their packaging is so like, it's like almost drugstore. Like it's almost like something about
it's
it.
too sterile or something, right? But also like childish. It looks like kid acne medicine.
Yes, that is. It looks like if Proactive rebranded.
yes. And for that alone, I've always been like, nah, I'm good.
I feel you. I'm very that too with packaging because I like it to be functional. Like I don't need I think what turns me off is like frilly, stupid makeup packaging. Like I don't need a pop-up mirror, nigga. Like, like I don't need Cinderella's glitter grazing across the palette. I don't need none of that. I'm good on that. I remember one time Amra did a palette with Anastasia. Let me retract. I don't know if it was Amra's palette. I think it was one of the palettes that came out that looked exactly like hers. And it had glitter on it. And I was like, this is dumb. Like I have glitter all over my hands. Like it's on my
glitter
shirt.
oh no.
It was like on the actual palette. And I was like, this is no good. And I was like, I get it. Like I get it. Right. But like, no.
Some of this shit can be a little too kitschy. I don't know. Like,
or if it's overdone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want a big ass box and then a little ass moisturizer. La Mer is a good bitch for that one. She be putting this a morsel.
The tiniest little cup. Yeah. What's the name will do that too? I'm not gonna hold you. Codalay.
Oh, 1000%.
And then that's because a lot of the brands now are like, oh, reusable. You can because Codalay got the little reusable pods. So you can pop that little joint out and you can put you a new little joint in there. So I guess.
But I feel like by the time I'm looking for the little joint, it's gone. I don't even know where that bitch is at. Like, let me buy the refill. Like, I feel you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I don't like the packaging. I understand everybody's shit can't be like see-through. I get that.
Of course.
Because like depending on the things that's inside, all the things. Some of the times it's got to be dark. But like, case in point, I love Barney's Beauty. Barney's, obviously we all know it's closed. They have reemerged but it's just Barney's Beauty. And I believe it's sold in Saks. There's also Barney's in Saks, but anyway, I
think, that's what happened when they lost their
they went to Saks. And I think Barney's Beauty is sold in, I think, a few other places though, like besides Saks. But the skincare is bomb. I fuck with all of it. And it does have this really cute like titanium packaging. Like it's all in like these titanium, but you can't see through it. You know what I'm saying? So for the moisturizer, that's fine.
Of course.
She gave me the titanium. Everything comes with a little scooper so you can get up in there, scoop that thing. Although I do kind of hate those little plastic fat. You know what I'm saying? I kind of hate those because
fucking Ralph's icy spoon. Like it's like, nigga, I don't need that.
I'm like, maybe give me like a little, give me something because I'm going in with that with my nails and I'm actually coming out scooping more out underneath my nail.
Of course. Also, then where does it go? In an unsterile environment, like so I'm just gonna sit it on my sink. Like I'm supposed to use my hands, guys.
Well, look, that one has a little groove made in the top.
Oh, okay, that's cute. A lot of them don't. So that's good.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are just like, have at it, boss. They have this essence though that I really, really like. But again, it's in a titanium package. I don't know when this is gonna end.
Correct.
You feel me? Like I don't know. Like every day I'm like, all right, let's see.
Put it on your scale. Yeah.
I'm like, it's been all right, because the products last a really long time. I'm not gonna. They nice. I really fuck with that shit. But anyway,
I see.
Every day I'm like, oh God, okay. Like, is this the day that there won't be any essence? Luckily for me, obviously, you know what I'm saying. I got Sephora in my apartment, so I'm gonna just pull me out a new essence. But
of course.
If I was a regular girly, like I'm over here stressed, like every day, every night, I'm like, I can't see inside of this packaging.
Right. I don't like that.
Give me like a little window. Like a little slither.
Can I have a curtain?
Give a little slither. So who is that? Somebody has packaging that's like fully covered, but they'll give you like a little slither in the back just so you can see like, okay, your shit's almost gone.
No, that's fair. Yeah, we need like a translucent. Like it's fine if you pick a color. Yeah. It's fine, and that's where being too chic can go left. Like I needed to be functional too. I think that's why The Ordinary ends up becoming like everybody's favorite because they keep it clean. First of all, anything with the Helvetica font is fucking like everybody, Crate and Barrel. Everybody, we all know that as identifiable. Not only is it affordable, but it also looks good. And like, so there's a competitor their products I stand behind so much. But as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't really seen them pop up a lot lately. I hope that they didn't like go under. But it's a skincare brand called Good Molecules. Bitch.
Oh,
Like
I see them. They're in CVS.
Okay, so then that's good. I was really concerned
Or
because they're
Target. I think it's Target. But I see them.
okay, good. Because I really got nervous. Like I was like, wait. But anyway, I love their formulations, but their packaging is awful. And like their formulations, I happen to be savvy enough to know that this shit is good. But like if I was, like you said, the average girlie walking down Target aisle, I'd be like, this looks tacky as fuck. I'm not buying this. Like I'm going to buy
I'm like, I've seen it and I've passed right by it.
But their shit is bomb, bitch.
They got cute colors. I feel like they have caught me once or twice.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm actually like, this looks kind of juvenile. Like this is not.
Yes. It's kind of like the Martin logo.
Yeah, like it's like
a lot of yeah. Right, like I need to fight acne. I need y'all to take me serious. I don't want to look like a carpet in the 90s. I want to look like exactly like it's like, can we bridge that gap between Murad and Good Molecules? Boom, there's a baby that needs to happen. That would be great.
Yeah.
But I feel like some packaging is fucking pointless. Like the one thing though, I know that I always talk shit about La Mer, and although I only talk shit about them based on being a consumer. As someone that gets it luckily nice enough to get it for free, like some products
shit you won't.
Right. They're like, bitch, yeah, okay. Well, my clients like it. So whether or not I like it doesn't matter. But my clients like it. So, but what I will say, bitch, is that concentrate, fuck the formula. The packaging.
The packaging is cute.
It's cute. And it like literally, like even the way the twist is, it's like,
I was about to say, I don't like the way that shit scoop out.
Oh, I don't like the way it scoop out, but I like the way that like your fingers fit perfectly on the thing to twist it. And then, yeah, I guess I don't hate how it scoops out, but I don't mind it. Like, I get you, though.
First time I ever dug in that shit, I was like, this shit scoop out?
They heard us complaining about the scooper.
I was like, expecting a little pump or something. But I mean, I guess, like, with a scooper, I guess you can really, get up in that thing. And
at that price point, you're right. You can get up in that thing.
You can really get up in there and scoop as much as you need.
Or as little. And I think that's what I like. Like, I feel like, give me that option. Because the thing is, like, pumps, like you either go one step too far or not enough. And then I feel like when you're dumping something, like if it's like a liquid or toner, I mean, I guess like, or like an essence, right? Like some people don't always use essence with pads because it's meant to like
use your hands.
You're supposed to use your hands, but since it's liquid, I think some people, I don't know, they like might use it with
Amber's here to tell you if you're using an essence, use your hands.
No, you should use it with your hands.
A pad with toner.
Correct. Because it's toner's ultimately supposed to come off. I had to go to Sephora recently, right? Let's just start there, right? So speaking of packaging, the first time I went to Sephora, we had to do like content and stuff, you and I. And then I was like, I gotta come back. Sephora's like overwhelming now. It never used to be like that for me. It's like giving Bed Bath & Beyond now.
It's been overwhelming.
No, now they got everything. But people, I go to Sephora. Put a pin in that. So when I was in aesthetic school, I obviously went once I had already had a career. I'm glad that I did that because everybody in there was either like really young and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh my God, like these poor girls are about to just like go into the world and like burn niggas' faces off. And like, it's fine because they're qualified. So I say that to say there's this one instructor I had, right? This bitch talk like this, like she's this like white girl from Brooklyn, and like
she was a white girl.
I think she was half Puerto Rican. I think she was also a makeup artist, right? So she taught like some of the makeup portion, but again, you're not learning makeup, like you're learning how to pass your state board. So I'm already like kind of side-eye and everything because I'm like, nobody would ask this. Like I work in the field. Da, da, da. So I was trying, same thing like Barbara Sturm. I didn't walk in there like, yeah, I'm a motherfucking celebrity makeup artist. Like bow down, bitches. Like I wasn't doing any of that. I was still being cute and humble, all of the things. But then it was getting to a point where this bitch was like giving some misinformation. And I feel like she didn't fuck with me because I feel bad, but like she will always be like bragging about her jobs, right? At work. Like, yeah, so I did this model and da-da-da-da-da. But it was just giving like, girl, you know what I mean? Like you work out of a fucking shishi foo-foo salon, probably doing 85-year-old bitch makeup. Like you're not like, you know what I mean? Like, and listen, there's no shade if that's what you want to do. But she was like flexing on us. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when y'all graduate, y'all might get an opportunity to be on my team. Be on your team. Who the fuck are you, bitch?
Dweeb.
Yeah. Dweeb McGrath nigga. Some of the girls still follow me because eventually it came out that I do makeup, right? And then it was like all the bitches was in there, like, because half of the class was online, whatever. So all the bitches was in there, like, oh, send me your website, send me this. And it's like, oh, Brittany be doing celebrity. So then they started making it hot. So then all of a sudden she was like, it was like fake competitive, even though it was not. Like, I'm like, girl, I still need something from you. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm not even here for that. Like, whatever. So one of my friends from class like DM'd me recently, and I forget what meme I posted, and she was like, yeah, that's Miss, I can't think of her name right now, but she was like, that was Miss such and such hating on you. And I was like, haha, blah, blah, blah. Now take the pen out. So I go to Sephora, bitch.
Nah, take the pen out, okay? Let it loose.
We're unraveling this story.
Let it loose.
Go to Sephora. Who the fuck do you think I see working there? My fucking instructor. Yo, that bitch jaw dropped. She was like, what are you doing here? I'm like, bitch, what are you doing here?
Like, girl, Sephora, what do you mean? What am I doing here? What? Did she really ask you what you were doing here? No.
I'm buying stuff for my kid. Like, you have on a black uniform. What are you doing here? and literally she was like, oh, like, this is like my one day a week. I'm like, that's what they all say. She's like, oh, my one day a week and I run into you here. And I'm like, all that flexing you was doing. Listen, I think it's a rite of passage. You should work retail before you get into the for real makeup space.
Like, crawl before you ball.
For sure. But if you say you're balling and you trying to flex on me, I don't want to catch you in an Oriental black robe Sephora swag. Like, I don't want to with a red stripe. I don't want to see that. So that was I felt a little vindicated because like now how you flexing on me?
You?
She's much older. That was another thing. She was older. She was okay. Well, I feel bad to say it like that. She didn't look older.
She's older.
Yeah. She looks older, but she doesn't look
not
her
in
age.
Your peers.
Definitely not.
She was too old to be hating on you.
Too old to be. Also, I'm your student. Like, hop off. Like, I'm not even.
Like, why are you? What? It's not giving competition. Clearly, we trying to take. We have already taken different paths. So, like, man.
Yeah, you stayed in Sephora and I left. Like.
But also, like, you teach, like, we are not on the same path at all.
Literally
like,
not on the same path.
To hate or like, girl, get out of here.
Yeah, but anyway, I felt a little vindicated. And I actually just thought about it. I forgot to text my friend and tell her, like, bitch, guess who I seen this before?
Well, that's always, I do love girlies who tried it coming up when they are down there on their knees, sucking your dick.
Yeah, with the vibrating lip gloss. I see you, sis.
I do enjoy that. Yeah, I've definitely had some artists where like that I assisted or that I might have wanted to assist or that I knew back, in the beginning when I really gave a shit about makeup. And, now they all be like, oh my God, like, yeah. And I'm like, girl, get the fuck back. back.
Yeah, because where you was at?
Yeah, get out of here. I'm like, but I'm nasty. I'm like that with anybody. I'm like that with people too. Like, oh, you thought this was jokes. Get your ass back. Get the fuck back. Right. Get off my dick now that you're like, oh, this bitch is cool.
But anyway, I know you have a meeting.
Let's wrap this thing up. This is the A and B conversation. I am the A, Amber.
I'm the B, Brittany.
So see your way on up out of here. Bye.
Bye.